Today's wine text is Thorn Daughters Rocking Horse Cape White Blend 2017. And today will be the first time you're going to taste the wine with me, which is going to be fun. First, I want to talk about the region itself. South Africa, Western Cape. A lot of people assume these wines are going to be big, really fruit forward, massively rich, just because of how hot it is in Africa and South Africa. But where this is made on the southern tip is actually pretty far south on the globe itself, where it's a lot cooler. The days are pretty warm, which is where you get a lot of that peach and a lot of that, herbaceousness and all the things of that nature. The very cool nights that come through, especially on the coastal influence that a wine like this gets, is where the acidity comes in and keeps the wine super, super crisp, and also allows the terroir of where these grapes are grown to come through the wine. I want to mention one thing. This wine is what they call wild fermented. So what that means is instead of adding yeast to the juice and the yeast creating alcohol and creating the wine, they use what they call microflora, which is the existing yeast and the bacteria that are on the grapes themselves will naturally actually ferment the wine and then create what it is now. The grapes that are involved here are mainly Roussanne, Chenin Blanc, Clairette Blanc, a little bit of Semillon, and to finish it out with some Chardonnay. So like I said, on the nose and especially the palate, there's a ton of white peach and there's a ton of golden apple. I think there's a little bit of this really cool, like almost chalky minerality, which comes, I think, from the granite soil. But it's still pretty light. I think a lot of people think Chardonnay, Roussanne, especially Semillon as well, as being pretty rich, full-bodied wines. But the acidity level on this wine is super zippy and super, super clean, which makes it ultra crisp. This is the kind of wine, especially with my Chenin Blancs and things, I think that you can decant. A wine like this with the aromas and all the intensities that go on here could use some air to level out and become a little bit more elegant and balanced. But yeah, you could drink this with so many different foods. I think shellfish, richer fish dishes, things of that nature. I think you can get away with some lighter meats as well. But this is a really cool wine that I think goes just by itself is really awesome. And I think over time, as it opens up, it'll even get better. So yeah, enjoy guys, and I think you guys will really like it.